I cannot believe that for the past like 3 weeks I've totally forgotten about the New Horizons probe passing by Pluto in only a few days from now. Oh, I can't wait. Pluto's been one of those planets, or, well, it's a planet, that I've just been wanting to have like good images of, because up until now we've only had like 10 pixels by 10 pixels from the Hubble, or even less. I think that was like after they did some slight image quality increase, but whenever you try to increase the quality of an image, you sometimes lose, or you kind of guess what pixels will be there, so it's not actual as accurate anymore. So that's all I can think about right now. I just can't wait to see the pictures of Pluto, and there's been several released already, and they're like Pluto's like 50 pixels wide and shows some detail, which is freaking amazing. I can't wait. And of course, I don't really have to go and sift through all of the pictures, because if this was 1970 or whenever a space probe was being put out a long time ago, you might see something about it on the news, maybe see something in a newspaper, but for the most part, you just have to go and look for the pictures yourself, I would assume. But now, with the internet, there's after this, I'm not even gonna have to look for the photos. I know SciShow Space, Tech Syndicate. Okay, actually, probably maybe Philip DeFranco and a bunch of other YouTubers that just talk about newsy stuff. Probably will talk about that. Oh, and Steve Shives will probably talk about it. So it's like, no matter where I go, I'll be alerted about anything cool about that. That's what I love about YouTube. It's so awesome. But yeah, I can't wait to see the images from Pluto. It's gonna be so cool. I really hope that the highest quality image is not just 640 by 480. It would be great. Don't get me wrong. It's a long way to travel, and that's a lot of effort to put into an image, and it's a really big accomplishment. But I really wish they get like at least a 1080p image of Pluto. That would be cool. I'm I really don't know what it's gonna look like. Isn't that weird? After a few weeks, the world will know, hopefully, what Pluto looks like. You know what I mean? It's like before the 1960s, I believe that's whenever we first were sending probes near Mars, and that's when we first had pictures of Mars. Before then, we didn't really know for sure what Pluto looked like. We had very low quality images from telescopes, but there were horrible chromatic aberrations or image defects and stuff like that. But until we got the first black and white picture from the first probe that went to Mars, we didn't know what it looked like, really. Seeing that changed our opinion of that. So I can't wait to see how the world's opinion of Pluto changes depending on the data that we get from it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and FYI, I don't exactly have an issue with calling Pluto a dwarf planet. I just think that it's kind of like on the tip of what a planet should be called, because if it is truly mostly round, let's say within 5% of its circumference, of its width, then I think that it should be considered a planet. I think that the scientific definition of a planet being only an object that has cleared its area around itself is a bit not realistic, similar to how a scientific description of syrup is only twice the thickness of water. So, like, some of the science studies that have tested swimming in syrup didn't swim in like like what we think of like syrup you put on your pancakes. They swam in scientific syrup, which is only slightly syrupy. You know, it's just stuff like that. It's well defined, but I think it's defined to the wrong variable or to the wrong definition. If that makes sense. Ah, well. Here recently, I've been staying up really late because my time's all messed up. That's what working for several, like 2 days in a row for like 15 hours will do to you. I can't wait for this weekend so I can get some naps in and just like reset my time. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!